Good evening, everybody. I'll just wait for everybody to come in. I hope everybody can see me and hear me okay. If you can't, give me a nudge and I'll try and sort something out this end. Hopefully you can hear me and see me okay. I have got the chat up so I can, I'm just going to check whether the chat's working actually. Hi Emma, sweetheart. Just checking whether the chat was working. How are you this evening? Happy Easter, by the way. It's Easter, Good Friday today, and it'll be Easter on Sunday. So happy Easter, sweetheart. Hope you're having a lovely day. I've been trying to catch up on all the collab videos, and I haven't come to you yet, but I am eager to come to you because you always make beautiful things. So yes, trying to catch up. I have I'm waiting for everybody to come in, so I'll give it a couple of seconds, but I'm going to be finishing off the journal. Happy Easter. I know the Easter bunnies come early in this house, but it's because I only get to speak to you all on a Friday a night. I could come live on a Sunday, but you'd soon get fed up of me. So no, I am wishing everybody a happy Easter for the Easter weekend. Hope you're having hope you're going to have a lovely weekend. I know most people are off work, which they're so excited about. And yeah, hope you make lots of memories. I always used to love. Just reading your comment that you left into my video, but the snippet roll. I'm not a sewer. I'm not a sewer. Oh, bless you. I've literally just popped up now. And your comment just literally popped up. Well, thank you for leaving a comment. I started having a time all week, if I'm totally honest, to even sit down and craft, let alone watch any videos. Which I've been a bit sad by because I love crafting. But this morning I was on a mission and I watched a couple this morning, and I'm going to be watching a couple before I go to bed. But I always like to watch your videos because I love your name. I always imagine you in a little corner with all your crafting stuff. I love your name. And you're the only one that I can remember the name of. Everybody else I always get confused by. But yes, I love watching you. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I go live every Friday at 9 p.m. UK time. And I usually have got Angie Paisley with me. But the past couple of weeks she's been unwell. But this week she's well enough to come on. But because this was part of my challenge that I hosted about a couple of weeks ago, what should we say? I just finishing off what the winner won, and basically everybody had to make pieces for the journal, and they had to make 2 flowers or whatever it was. Hi Laurel, sweetheart. So glad to catch you. No work today. Oh, thank you for popping in. While everybody's popping in, I may as well get started. Happy Easter, Laurel. Hope you're having a lovely Easter, sweetheart. Lol, it started as a corner, Emma said. Did it now? Mine started as a tray, crafting tray. Mine started as a tray, and then it sort of spread through the living room, then it spread through the hall, and then it's eventually spread into my bedroom and then into the second room, and that's how it spread. And my husband was going, is it me, or is this crafting getting bigger and bigger and bigger? And I'm like, yeah, it is. That's not just you. But yes. So Sarah won the journal. I hosted a challenge a couple of weeks ago, and Sarah won, bless her. And I've been putting what everybody made me into the journal, so I'm hoping to finish it off tonight. But this is the This is the outside cover. So there's two covers. Hi, Angie. Yes, hoping to get some crafting done. Hope you're having a great holiday weekend as well. Oh, thank you, Laurel, sweetheart. Yes, I'm having a lovely weekend. Mrs. G, who's Rian, she's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to be crafting tomorrow. And yes, I'm having a full day of crafting tomorrow. And then I might vlog it actually, because Chris even suggested to me about vlogging it. So Rian's coming over in the morning to craft, and then in the afternoon me and Chris are going for a picnic down by the beach, and we're taking the dogs. And he said, why didn't you vlog it, Colette? So you might see a video yet to go up tomorrow with everything that I'm doing throughout the day, because I know everybody really enjoyed it last time. So yes, that's what I'm up to. Has anybody else got plans like that? While I go through, right, so this is the outside cover. I've put an elastic band in so the book can slide in and out. There is a secret hidden zip pocket, like so. Basically, this was a cushion cover, and I kept the zip part because I thought it added a nice touch. And then I created this last week, did all the zigzag stitch. And yet to watch that video. What my mind's gone blank with the name, but a lovely lady came on last week, and I've yet to watch her video. I haven't had a chance to watch anybody's videos, but she suggested about the way you put your stitches through a machine and how the effect that you get, and it was really good fact actually. So I'm going to watch your video, sweetheart. I am, I promise, but the name's just completely gone out of my mind. Hello, Mrs. G. So these are the pages. Now I've added a few bits and pieces. I had to sort of stop working on it because I said I'd do all this on film, some of the things, and yeah, I've actually added. So the first piece, you'll notice something that was missing on you. It's because Little Books Ruby. Thank you, Rian, sweetheart. It's because that piece, Sarah didn't make it. It was Carla that made that piece. I put it away. I'll go and get it in a second, but it was Carla that made that piece. It was like a flower piece on it. It was Carla. So I've taken that piece off, and I'm going to add Sarah's bit of snippet trim that she made for the challenge. So that's going to go there. And then I folded this. I've made a tag just using various stamps and inks, just music paper. So that's that. This one then, I've got to put the name in, but this was Karina, because some of you ladies entered more than once. So you've got more than one piece in the book because you entered more than once, if that makes any sort of sense. So Karina made these, who's Shabby Antique Beauty. So I'm going to pop her name on this page. This page is blank yet, but there's a little text spot there. I've just put this in. This is the pieces, because I made like different pieces when I first started the challenge, and I said to everybody, oh, this is the pieces that I'm wanting you to make, or you can give you an inspiration to make. And try to find the piece. I'm not going to find it. I know I'm not going to find it. Now I want it. I won't find it was pieces like these that I made. So this piece was actually a tea bag. So there's a little pocket. These do come out. It's just I've just glued them. And that makes a little fairy envelope. Tuck in all the tabs. Then this little ephemera is what I've made a couple of weeks back, I think. Hi, Julian, sweetheart. So that goes in there. Carla's page is here, and then Carla's second piece was this. So I put this into the book, and she's actually put her name on the back, so I left it plain, and I've popped it just behind her piece that she's made here. When I flip it over, this page I've sewn in. So this page was a bit different from what you saw last week. I've sewed this in, and this was actually done on my die cut, but because the pages are really thin, they are super thin because they're handmade paper, it sort of went through, but I like the effect of it. This is Karina's page, but she made 2 envelopes. So this one comes out and there's a pocket just there. So there's that one, and then there's this one who does the exact same thing, comes out each side, and there's a pocket just there. I flipped over. So Karina made me more than one thing, so I thought for 2 of her things in there. So that flips over. We've got spare pages, which we're going to do something with them in a second. Then there was a Lynn's page. There was a little tuck spot here. Now this, where's it gone? This is what I've just put in, literally just put in. This is on a cellophane bag, but it's 2 separate pieces. Just raise you down a little bit. It's 2 separate pieces, but there is a little pocket behind there. Then there was Tammy's page, which she made one of these, and there's a pocket. I'm going to keep that in there, but there's a bit in there. Find a smaller piece. This is what I designed the dress forms. I designed the ephemera. They are on my group. I need to design a few more because everybody was really enjoying them, and I just haven't had time to make more up. And I have got a box of ephemera pieces just here as well. So I'm going to pop that and that in there for Sarah to know that those are pockets. And it's all done with like vintage buttons. Thank you, Lavelle, sweetheart. Then this page, this is the new page. Some of you might have seen me do this. What I've done is I've pinned it. If we take the pin out. So this is a little envelope, opens up. I made this on live. It's just where I put it on book. And it's a little pocket envelope, little button envelope. And then those are all the vintage buttons there, look. I'm going to pop that in there. Hi, River, sweetheart. I went to pop your thing in the post today, and because it's Easter bank holiday here in the UK, it was closed. So I'm going to go to the post office and send it on Tuesday. But that's just for you to know that it is in the post and it is on its way. Is it Dia? I want to say Deanna, but I might not be right. Deborah. Thank you, Emma. I knew it began with D. Thank you, sweetheart. So yeah, there's a pocket just there, and then this flips out. This piece was on Angie's packaging, so I just used it up. So I'm going to keep that piece there. I might take the pin out because it's pulling on the fabric behind. All these come out as well, so Sarah can use them on her pages. I made the envelope up. So yes, Deborah, your thingy bob, I went to post it today and the post office was shut. So it'll be going off first thing next week, Tuesday, because of the bank holiday. And then this piece, all the fabrics flip up. I've sewn a piece of paper in there, and there's also a pocket here to pop something in. So I've got, just going through my, I went through my stash of ephemera pieces and just boxed everything up in a box. I'll show you what I've got now. And then I've got a couple of pages. I can't go any more than what I've got here with my pages. So whatever needs to be added to the pages that are already in the book, because I can't go any thicker. Now this is the actual book itself. So if I shut it, because I've still got seven more ladies, lovely ladies, to add in the book. So if you haven't seen your pieces, don't panic. They are going in the book. They're going in the book tonight. So, like I say, I can't go any thicker than those pages there, so I know that I can't do it. So this I made myself. This was on the original book, the spine was, but the cover I wasn't really fond of it. So I've taken some cardboard, because that's all there is. I've sewn it to the actual spine, because all the papers that you see in the book are handmade. I just picked it up from a charity shop, and they were all like it was like £1, but it was all handmade pages, and they were all tied together with yellow twine. I wasn't fussed. So what I've done is I've sewn it to 2 pieces of cardboard, and I've used chalk paint called Antique White, and I've just given it a real wash over. It's not supposed to literally cover it all, because I'm going to do all the work now for it in a second. But this then will go in like so, and then that'll go in the book, making the journal. That's the idea. Right, so what I thought was, this book should be finished by tonight, is I'm going to work on the cover, and then I'm going to flip it back and forth with the pages. So in my little box of goodies, I have lots of different things, ephemera, pieces I've made, like jars, I made them, the dress form, the words, crafting, Tim Holtz ephemera, pages I've tea-dyed. These I'll show you these in a second, but I won them off the lovely lady called Kaz here on YouTube, and I think she's Kaz 0111. It's 4 ones, I think that's how you pronounce the name. And I won her giveaway, and she sent me them out, which I've just showed the address of. But needless to say, showed my address. Never mind. Needless to say, I'm going to use those pieces in the journal. So let me show you. So I've made these envelopes. Hi Carla, hi Christine. If I missed anyone, hi Carolina, sweetheart. I hope all you lovely ladies are having a lovely Easter holidays, and are really doing really well on your really enjoying your Easter weekend. That's what I meant to say. So I made these up. I have got a video, my last collab, because I'm doing a vintage Shabby Chic collab with Sam, the Scottish crafter, and every second weekend, every month, the second weekend of every month, gets a bit confusing, but yeah, the second weekend of every month, the video goes up, and there's a bunch of ladies doing it. Mrs. G's doing it, Rian's doing it, Emma's Creative Corner's doing it. There's a bunch of us, so go down and have a look. I think it was last weekend we had the collab, and I haven't watched all the videos yet. I've watched 4, because I'm trying to catch up on everybody's videos, because life's just flown by, and life's getting in the way a little bit. But yes, I've making amazing things. One lady made a card this week, and she used a pack from the Works that I didn't even know you could buy. Didn't know you could buy it from the Works, and it was a pack, and it had papers, ephemera pieces, a whole 9 yards. And I thought, wow, I was doing the card that had to drop out. Oh, Christine, oh yes, of course she was. And little Sue was doing it. So these are the pieces that I won, and I really wanted to add them in the book, because I loved them, and it was just pieces that she made up using different pieces, and I just loved the fact I loved the bow. So I'm going to add the bow for sure. But it was all to do with Valentine's Day. She was doing a different take on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to be adding either the butterflies or the bow. That's my plan anyway. So I'm going to pop them in there. Pop them back in there. I'm going to pop the bow in, but I will take it back out again. Right, this is the cover. Before I do the cover, I want to stick Sarah's strip that she made me on her page. So Carla, my sweetheart, I do apologize. I've been going, yeah, Sarah made this, and it was actually Carla that made the flower piece to begin with. And I thought, oh no, how could you make a mistake again? But I did, so I do apologize. So I'm going to glue. Shall I glue or sew this in? I think I'm going to glue it because if I don't glue it, it's going to go through the other end. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this piece down so Sarah sees her own name. There, that's better. Sort of. There. So Sarah made that piece. So my apologies, Carla, sweetheart. So I'm going to let that dry and I'll come back to it. And then I've got a little piece I might add to the pages. So this is the cover. So with the cover, I thought to do something a bit different. So it makes me, oh, thank you, Carla. I was like, I'm sure Carla made that. Am I mistaken? And I had to go through my videos because I was almost sure that you made it, but wasn't, because I had Sarah's name. And you lost me. Just totally lost and went out of my mind. Because I had Sarah's name and your work in the same sort of area on my table, I put you two together, so I do apologize. Right, I'm going to build my front cover up now. So I'm going to do a bit like the envelopes, only because everybody's gone like real vintage and that kind of thing. So I do have pieces like that, and I do have, where's my scissors gone? I have this beautiful napkin. Okay. Oh, that's water. I know, lovely, there's so much to take part in, and as Colette says, life sometimes gets in the way. It does gets in the way, definitely does. Oh, I have your scissors, Colette. You do, Miss Rian. It's going to find a new home. I guarantee you it's going to find a new home. Don't worry if it does, though. You know where you live. That is Heath dreaming. I don't know whether you guys can hear that. Right, I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to glue this on. Cut this down a bit smaller. no, I'm not using Mod Podge. I am going to be using glue to stick my napkin down. First of all, I need to stick this down. Right. What else have I got? Where's the Tim Holtz? Aha. I use this piece to straight my glue across. I'm putting a little bit too much on the pieces. Right, and I do have some of these. No, how we get? No, I've packed my bag tomorrow and it's there. Miss Rian is coming over mine tomorrow. That's what she means. She could come over and stay, I suppose. Honestly, but I think she'd miss her Daisy too much. School's off. Jack's there. I've been fighting non-stop. Ah, bless. I know, sweetheart. Life gets in the way. Honestly, you plan for these things and you go, yeah, I'll do it, and then you get all excited about whatever you've put your name down for, and the I have not put, and life just gets in the way. And it's one of those things where you want to plan everything, because, you know, if we didn't sort of plan out what we wanted to do, I think we'd become too flustered. At least I would anyway. I don't know whether anyone else is like that. But, you know, things like get in the way. And that's why I'm sort of, when it comes to swaps or anything like that in the group, that's how I think. I did think, well, life gets in the way. We can't predict it, although we would love to go, well, you know, next week I'm going to be coming down with that cold. You know, that would so come in handy for work, for essays, for anything. But we can't predict life. And, you know, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. My swaps, I must admit, I signed myself up for one of the swaps on someone else's group. And she's been so sweet about it. And the lady that I'm on about is lovely Paula. And I messaged Paula and I said, oh, Paula, I'm really sorry. It's life's getting in the way. And I explained my situation. She was so sweet. And she said, well, don't worry about it, honestly. And she knew I was doing it. And it is going off. I was going to post it today, actually, with Deborah's thing. And she's been so sweet. So, you know, if those that don't understand that life gets in the way, then they don't understand. But they will if a situation becomes in front of them, and then they're unable to do something. Does that make any sort? Am I making any sort of sense? I hope I am a little bit, just a tad. So all I'm doing is I'm building my picture up, where I want to put things, how I want it to stay. And I want the white to show through. That's why I don't want to be covering it all. Okay. Move these two in there. Come on. One there. I top my glue up with old glue. So when I get bottles that have just got that much glue in it, I fill it up with a new bottle. So the glue's coming out really fast tonight. I'm going to pop that just there. I say he's coming out fast. It's got coming out small now. Right. I'm going to let that dry for a couple of minutes while I do a page in the book. I'm multitasking. Right. I'll pop all these back in as is. Because I want to do a page in our book. Oh, there's a butterfly there. Should I put the butterfly on? Yeah, I'll put the butterfly on. So I'm going to see who I've put beside me the ones that I haven't put in the book already. And I'm going to see who I've got first. There. Right. Let me move everything out my way that I don't really need at the minute. Now that's right. Right. A page in our book. Right. I have, let's pick someone. Who have we got? So you entered in my challenge, didn't you? I'm sure you did. It's fine, Joe. I'm sure you entered in my challenge. Is this you? Yes, this is you. So let's do you, Sue, because let's cheer you up a little bit. Right. Okay. So Sue made me. Now the flowers, I'm gonna Lynn Bentley won the flower bit of the challenge. Now the flower tin, which is what I'm going to be putting all the flowers in, is what I'm going to be doing next week. So any flowers I come across, they're going to go back in the bag that they came in, along with the note so I don't miss no one. And then next week I'm going to be making a tin for the flowers to go in. So let me pick a page. See where we at. Sue made me 2 of these. If I remember right, yeah, they open. So one opens there, and the other one opens just there. So one of them's going in the book. Let me see. What about there? Would you like to be there, Sue, sweetheart? What about if I put Sue there? Now, have you got any preference, Sue, sweetheart? Which one would you like in the book? Because they are beautiful. Beautiful. They are stunning. So I tell you what, let me put it to you ladies. Would you like me to put this one in? Now, this is what Sue made, and she did. I don't know whether it feels like vellum. That's the only way I can describe it. So there's a little pocket there with some flowers and some flat back pearls and lace, and that goes in there. It's a little tag with a butterfly on. So that one there is there, or this one, and she's put double-sided tape just to come off. I don't want to peel it unless it doesn't come off. I don't think it does. I'm not peeling it just in case it doesn't. Don't mind, up to you. What it is vellum for both. I thought so. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I can see all the comments. Thank you. Thank you for all the thumbs up. It does mean a lot. I know you don't go on YouTube just for the thumbs up, but it does mean a lot. So thank you so very much. So thumbs up. No, that one, I think this one. Because it matches in with the flowers. Good evening, Sarah. How are we tonight? Let me get your name. So I printed your name here somewhere. Sue Briggs, the little crafty Sue beginner. Right. So, and I'm gonna make you a little bit smaller. I'm going to pop you just for there. So let me get my dies out. There's that one. The black one. It's not double-sided. Finally indoors. Oh, yes. I'm using Vintage Photo. And this is what I've done with everybody's name. I have printed everybody's name off in Word. And then I've gone round the black and the brown. And I think it was Rian that said to me last week, it looks like burnt paper. And I'll pop this in the book. Okay. Where's my... Okay. Okay, I'm going to pop so just there like so. And just need a touch of glue. Yeah, right, and then I'm gonna, I could actually make this a double pocket. So these are beautiful, absolutely stunning. Love the colours you chose, absolutely stunning. Move this out the way, pop that down there, like so. And I'm going to pop that just in there, like so. Thank you, Sue. It's absolutely stunning. I love the fact you've gone with a butterfly. The other one, for those that are a bit confused on where the other one's going, I'm making a journal up for the winner, and the other one is going in my journal. So I'll have half of it goes to the winner, and the other half goes in my journal. So that'll be fun. Right, the next person I have in mind. Thank you, Sue, sweetheart. I was absolutely stunning. Is I just picked one out now, so I don't know who's this who. This one is Pip, and she said my first try at something like this, but I've had a go. Thank you for this challenge. Hope you get lots of lovely entries. Love and hugs, Pip. Now, Pip made me beautiful flowers, which I will be doing something with them next week. And that was her card. She's stunning. Love these leaves. And these were her pieces. So let's find a page for it to go on. How about here? Maybe? Let me see. Oops. Keeps catching. Yeah, let's go here. I'm gonna go there. Right, so Pip made me this piece. Puppy is eating my vintage paper. Oh no, Emma. Oh, sweetheart, you've got a puppy. How old is he? That's a little pocket. How cute is that? There's that one. Oh, there's this one with the heart on. Is this a little pocket of some kind? No. Love that piece. Oh my. I don't know. Is it a pocket? I think it is. I think she's left it up to me to decide where we want it to go. I think I'm going to use the heart, and I'm going to leave that as a pocket now in a second. I said he would do it on that page, and it's just not happening because the colours are contrasting up the top. I'm going to use this page. Let me put this back in. The puppy. Oh, he's so cute. We get a different look. We will get a different look if you use them. I love those wee vellum pockets. Oh, I do as well, Christine. Yeah, Rian's dog. Oh, that came off, didn't it? Rian's dog. It was absolutely beautiful. How old is your puppy, Emma, sweetheart? I'll pop this over here. And that is a lovely tip. Sorted. Pop that just there because that's where it's just come from. Right, so I'm looking for the lovely pip. Must be on here. There she is. There's Pip. Right, I'm going to stick this so there is a usable pocket. So I'm just going to go down 3 sides. And that way Sarah can use the pocket up. Let me just put, I remember Pip saying when I had this that those pieces are not supposed to come up. They bounced up. Okay. How old is your puppy, Emma? See, when Rosie and, oh, I don't know. Rose, I would say when Rosie was young, she never chewed, but something springs to mind that would say, Chris would say different. He went to the shop for something once, and she was only, oh, we'd only had her not very long. He went to the shop and he came back, and at that time he was smoking. But I used to say he's given up. But anyway, he put his cigarettes on the bed because we lived in a little 1-bedroom compartment, and it was beautiful. First home, that's all he could ever ask for. And he came back, and Rosie had ate all his cigarettes. I didn't see her. I make cigarettes, I've just bought them. I was like, all right, okay. So yes, I would say that I have not chewing dogs, but that springs to mind and would tell me different. So there's Pip's, and I've left the top to open. I'm going to leave that dry. So I have that so far. Now I've got that page. Let me see if there's any more pages this way. I think I've filled them up. And I've got to pop this comes out as well. I've got to pop Karina's name here on here. Where she is. Right. Oh, bye, Emma. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. It does mean a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, bless her. She's probably trying to rescue all her papers, I expect. So, were anybody up to anything for the Easter holidays or the Easter weekend? I know everybody's been jumping up and down, nice to say, on Facebook because they've got the weekend off for Easter holidays. So has anybody like planned anything? We haven't planned anything. Not really anyway. We are hopping up to my mum's on Sunday to have Easter dinner with her. And yeah, that's all we got really planned. Pop that there, so that's that page done. I'm going to do a bit of stamping on that plain page. Where's that page on this one? So let me get my stamp done. And then we're going to do the inside of that thingy-bob again. Magic. Now I have got this stamp. But I want to really fancy tonight put an address form on there. Hi, Mary, sweetheart. You're off to Wales. Are you really? Whereabouts, sweetheart? Oh, wow. How exciting is that? Just going through the ladies that aren't in the book. Mary, I think yours is next. So stay tuned. So I'm covering the stamp with some vintage photo and a bit of black soot, which is distressing. Now, for some strange reason, my stamping block does not like sticking to the stamp. She tends to move. That's all I really wanted because I didn't put that much on there for it to not do anything. Now I am going to, since Sarah won, I am going to use this little piece. I'm going to use this little piece and I'm going to just sew it on the end. So let me take this page out in this tag. I need this page. And I also got some muslin. I've got some muslin here. Where's my scissors gone? There it is. Eating an egg hunt, doing an egg hunt, eating an egg hunt. I read that again. So, doing an egg hunt in the garden on Sunday, was painting the fence, got halfway around and ran out of paint. What a good excuse to have an egg hunt, eh? That is a good excuse. Once you're finished, I'll book you in to come over mine. Me and Jake are having a chocolate day. Oh, Sarah, that sounds really, really nice, sweetheart. Don't blame you. That sounds really nice on a chocolate day. I'm going to put a bit of muslin there. Now, even though I've sewed you, there isn't a pocket. I've just left the holes. Car's just got outside. Oh, wow. So you can have 2 North Wales then? Yes, Rian. Yes. No chocolate. Fences really soak up the paint. We'll have had each body out in the sun, so bring on the chalk. I am the same. I'm exactly the same as Mrs. G. Going away, and so yes. Sarah's just come back. I knew Sarah, sweetheart. Where have you been to? Is it Turkey you've been? I'm sure you Turkey you've been. Mid Wales. I'm just going to stitch Sarah's little piece from her strip in. also, since I'm doing Mary's page, I've also got, which I'm going to pop that there a second. Mary, this one. Mary has done various. Gosh, these were there's flowers there, which Mary, I will do flowers next week because Lynn won the flower pot, so I'll sort the flowers out next week. But Mary made these little snippet things. So what I thought was, and she made some tags, beautiful. So what I thought was to make a belly band with one of these thing strips, snippet strips. I'm going to the seaside and playing on the slot machines, and she loved those slot machines. I don't blame you. All of you ladies got a really good weekend planned by the sounds of it. So I'm going to pop that just in there like so. Before I do, did I have Mary's name? Should I just cut in that? No, I didn't. Perhaps I didn't. Right, I'm going to get some black soot. Well, me and Chris are going for a picnic tomorrow, and we're taking the dogs with us. And like you say, Chris mentioned to me, why didn't you vlog it? So I'll be vlogging what I'm going to be doing in the morning, and I'll be vlogging what I'm going to be doing when I go and take the dogs. And me, I'm going to stick that there. Me and Chris to the seaside. Right, I'm going to sew this in because I am. Now, Barry made these 2 tags as well as these other bits and pieces, which I will stick into the book in a second. She made these 2 tags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these tags out and glue everywhere. Bear with me. I don't live by the sea. I can see the... Oh, Sarah! To make a belly band. Yeah. You can use with these snippet strips. I call them snippet strips because you can make them out of about anything. You can do them to go on the side. You can do them as a belly band. You could make pockets out of them. You could do loads. I'm going to put these in the bag so I know where I am. The place she went on the last vlog was lovely. Oh, thank you, Christine, sweetheart. Yes, that was, somebody asked me how far that is from our house. That is 5 minutes, not even that. In the summer, we walk there and back because it's just too beautiful not to. So it's not that far from our home. And it's a place called Bryngelly Park. And in fact, me and Rhian went there last week, and we were sat in the indoors because there was no places outside. But we had dinner in the little cafe, nature reserve. But it was nice, really nice. Sarah, it sounds to me that you don't need to go to the sea with you and Jake and chocolates. That's all the sea that you will need by the sounds of it. I'm going to sew these strips in. Just going to go back on the strips. Cut them. Oh, I didn't just catch the... And sew the bottom bit. Okay, let's see where we are at. So there's a belly band there. I'm going to pop Mary's name on the back. So Sarah will know who's made it. And that was the tag that Mary made. Isn't that stunning? All different, like she used some napkins, music notes, loads of different things to make that tag. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, sweetheart. So I'm going to pop that in there. Pop that one just like so. Flip it. Oh, we should have done all these blank pages that I did have in the book. And we should be on the back of these. So I have, where's my paper pads gone? I have this little Mary, because Mary made me quite a few snippet strips, so I'm going to use them in this page. Let me take that over there a second. And I'm just going to mark it. I've only been to Blackpool once. I need to travel more up north, so I've not seen much. Oh, bless. I've never been to Blackpool. I don't know why I tell lies. I have. I went to Blackpool with my nan and granddad when I was a child. But it was really, really windy. It was really windy, but it's not. I would go back there, of course I would. Goodbye, Christine. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to pop that just there. Now, where's Mary's spans? Mary's spans are here. So I'm going to take a pink one. And she did do some embroidery work. Look at the bit of embroidery work she's put on. Little leaves. Absolutely stunning. Right, so what I'm going to do is this. My little scissors. I've been on all the rides there and I love them. Oh, wow. It's, like I say, it's not a place I've been once. I'm going to sew that just, no, I'm going to sew it up the top. Sew it up the top. And then I'm going to use the same strip and I'm going to use that up. So bear with me while I sew it. Yeah, we didn't go on the rides because the weather was really windy when we went up there. But you know, we've yeah, that's not to say we wouldn't go back, because I certainly think we would. Mary, these snippet pieces are absolutely so gorgeous. It's unbelievable. Right, and she also made me 2 of these. So what I'm thinking is, these are the snippet pieces that she made. And I'm going to pop this folder photo. I'm going to sew it to the end. One. You see it at the bottom. And then I'm going to glue it all on because I don't want the stitches to go through the other side. Mary did say Mary, what is the, oh, I'll show you now. What is the red, it's like red netting. What is that? Because I can't remember what you said it was. See, I've just sewed it on the bottom. I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to pop that there. Mary's name's going to go here. That's what I'm going to do. Where is the glue? The glue is here. What did you say it was? You did mention to me what it was. I can't think now. Absolutely stunning, Mary. I love the colours you've used. And you love scissors. You love vintage scissors and vintage sewing. So the paper sort of match. I didn't even do that intentional, but had me thinking when I stuck it down. Now there's a pocket that Mary put here. And she's just made a little pocket. There's two she's made. So I'm going to stick that one just beyond the come on. There, like so. And that way I've left the pocket behind. The pocket just behind there as well. So I'm going to put that one back in. Stunning, Mary. Absolutely stunning. Right, we have one more snippet piece Mary created. There's one of these anymore. There she is. I can see you. I'd be lost like tacky glue. Oh, me too, Mary, sweetheart. I definitely would. Ladies, keep an eye out because I am signed up with a six-way, am I saying that right? Six-way swap. I'm signed up with a swap with Mary. I'm signed up with a swap with Mary. And there's 6 of us. And keep your eye out because most of them have done the pages. What it is, Mary sent us some pages to decorate, and we make a journal a bit like this, exactly like this actually, I would say, with everybody's name in. So everybody makes a page for your journal, so you make a page for their journal basically. And keep your eye out because I haven't done my video yet, but it is on my radar to do. But Mary's done hers, and she did Alice in Wonderland for, I want to say Lynn, but I might be wrong. Can't remember who it was for, but she didn't. Oh, it was absolutely epic. It was something out of this world. When somebody says Alice in Wonderland to me, Alice in Wonderland to me is Disney. That Disney character. I can see her with long blonde hair. But Mary did it, so it was based on the original Alice, which I didn't even know existed. Hiya, Julia, sweetheart. Lynn. I was right then. I want to say Lynn, but I wasn't sure, so I stopped myself. But I was right in what I said. So yeah, Lynn. So some of them have done it already. I am debating on what way to go with my page. But yeah. Go and have a look. It's absolutely stunning. So that's Mary's other page, and there's a little pocket behind there, which I'm going to pop. Oh gosh. No, that's too short. There's a pocket just there, and there's a pocket Mary created just there. There's 2 separate pockets. There you go. There. Okay. So there's Mary, and Angie's on the other side. So hence why I didn't want to put the things. I would have spoilt this little pocket. some ephemera pieces in here. No. That's smaller. Wait a second. This out. So Angie created this little pocket. So that's the other page. Now, since I've got halfway through, so I'm on the last bit of Mary's thing, and then I'm going to do the other side of the cover. So I think I'm going to do a belly band again. And I'm using, this paper is called paper Xoxoxox, I think it's called. It's absolutely stunning paper. Stunning paper. So that's the paper I am using. And I'm going to go this way with it. Here's my big scissors. So I just want to keep that. I'm trying to see. There, that's better. And I'm going to stick. Right, so with Mary's other band, which is this, which is all in tone greens, which is stunning. I'm going to do it a bit different. So I'm going to do the page as if it's that way. So first of all, let's do I'm trying to think if I had a piece of ephemera. Yeah. So I'm going to snip that off. Snip that off there because that piece is going to go on the edge. Hiya, Divana? No, I'm pronouncing that wrong. Don't tell me. Wait a minute. Let me try and get it. Davida. Have I done it? Don't tell me. I probably have done it wrong than I expect. I'm going to sew this to this. Davida. I do try with names. I really do try hard. And it doesn't come naturally to me at all. Okay, so I've sewn that on there. I'm going to pop some glue on there and I'm going to sew down at the top. I'm going to fold this over a little bit and then I'm going to glue it. Yes, I got it. Oh, thank you so much, Rita. I have so been practicing. The names I don't get right, like yours, like Laura, which I kept calling her Lorna last week. And the names I don't get right, I really try hard to get them right, to make sure that when you do come on and sing me that I'm pronouncing your name right, because it must be You must think, oh, I bet she's doing it on purpose, but I promise you I'm not. I come away and I think, right, how is that name pronounced? And I'd ask like several different people, and then by the time you come on, in the next couple of weeks, it'll be right. So I'm going to pop Mary's there. Mary, sweetheart, these snippet strips are stunning. They are really beautiful. I'm going to find your name, which is here. Right, and I'm going to do this. That is stunning. I love the colours you've chosen. Where's the back? Okay. Come on. Right. I'll pop Mary's name just down by here. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right. I'm going to leave all those pages dry. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more ladies to pop in our journal. While those pages are drying, I'm going to bring you back to our cover, which all this is now dried. So I'm going to work on the back of it. I'll pop all this over here. I am going to, now I do have this. I was thinking for more the inside for that. I have these. Some more Tim Holtz. I'd be lost without Tim Holtz. Surely would. Oh, no one. What about this? Leave the little ones to last. Not quite. There. But like a collage, I'm just seeing what I want. There, so got it. Right, I'm going to take all this off. I'm going to pop some glue just there like so. Right, I'm going to pop that just there to overlap that one. Pop that up the top. It's coming nearer, nearer, nearer me. I've just worked that one out. You were watching me and it's coming nearer, 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 nearer me. Have a lovely holiday, Mary. Yes, Mary, sweetheart, have a lovely holiday. Hope you see things that inspire you for your crafting when you come back. Because I always find if I go away, or if I'm at, if I'm visiting someone, something will inspire me, and I'll pick it up and I'll think, oh, when I get home, I've got to do. Does anybody else find that? I always find it. Every time I go away, I'll see something. Now, it can be crafting. Somebody's crafted it and they're selling it in shop. It could be in a shop window, the way they've got something displayed. It could be anything. Pop that there. I'm going to pop that one just there, like so. Notice I haven't done any inking at the moment on this cover, because I'm going to do all my inking on the end. I'm going to pop that just there. Now, Sam, the Scottish crafter, she made me, she made us some flowers, pink flowers. So I was thinking, now I don't know whether you all would agree with me, and I'll go by vote. I won't just do it. I'll go by whatever you sort of think. She made me these. She made us these, rather. So she made us these. So what I was thinking was, do I put them? I was originally going to put them in the journal, and then as I'm sitting here doing the back cover of it, I'm thinking of putting a few on the back. So this is the last thing you see when you flick the page over. Or shall I put it in the journal? What would you suggest? Inside the journal, or I'm gonna put that one there. Or God, there's loads of glue coming out tonight. Inside the journal or on the back? What would you? Glad to be back. Oh, bless. No crafting then. I managed to crochet some small doilies, but was on it. But was go. Oh, I'm gonna take crocheting when I go away, Sam, for sure. For sure. I've got to take something. My fingers. I'm going on holiday this month. This year. But I have to take something, otherwise I am going to be. My fingers are going to be itching if I don't take nothing. Next year I'm going, not this year. So what do you think, on the back or on in the journal? Pop a butterfly here. And I'm going to leave all that drying and I'll come back to it. But so glad to be back to the normal routine and work. I could be by the sea for a few weeks longer, very happily. Oh, bless. Oh, Sarah, by the sound of it, you had a fantastic time. Methinks, been debating with myself, and I think I'm gonna leave that dry like I did with the front, because that's completely dry, and I'm going to do some more pages in our book, and we haven't got many pages to go, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the inside as we go. So I'm going to move that to the side, draw these. That's right, isn't it? Just thinking how. Right, okay. Sam the Scottish crafter. So Sam made me some flowers. Now she didn't make any journal thing. She did make the flowers, but I have spoken to her and she said she made the flowers for both. The flowers do go in the flower pot and the flowers do go in the journal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a display of them. I'm going to stick this napkin down. I'm going to use this display. So use a piece of scrap paper. And I'm going to fold this over like so. When that dries, it feels like fabric because I've used glue and not Mod Podge. Good night, Mary, sweetheart. Thank you for popping in. Oh, come on. Right. I have some small ones. Three, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I've got two ladies to go after this. Yeah. And then it's a case of putting the book together. Right, find Sam's name. Sam's name. Wipe it over with vintage photo. Has anybody got any crafting projects going on? I've got quite a few. Like I say, I've got my six-way swap with the lovely Mary. I have this to just finish, and this will be completed tonight. And then next week, on next week's live, I have there. What do I have next week? I'm trying to think. Next week's live, what have I got? The pot, flower pot to make. Right, we have 2 more, so I think I'm only going to need 2 more, literally. Right, so I'm going to put Sam's flowers back in this. So thank you so much, Sam, sweetheart. The flowers were beautiful. Right, I have. Oh no, I have 3 left, not 2. Okay, the next one I have flowers. I am making a very small quilt. It's going quite well for the first time. Oh bless me! And don't forget to do a video. Started my next dessert soon. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really interesting. I have a personal swap that I've been working on a fabric book for. Oh wow, Julia. Some rag flowers coming soon. Oh, that sounds. Oh, rag flowers. That sounds really nice. This is from Carolina. Rag flowers. See all you lovely ladies. I'm looking for ideas for a new project, so having a browse. So all you lovely ladies are coming up with really inspirational things, which I'm liking the sound of. Right, this is from the lovely Carolina. Now, I'm going to use that piece. I'm going to put these pieces to one side. And I do have, I have a pattern piece. There. Here's my pencil gone. Rag flowers. Oh, that sounds nice. Carla says, I am working on a mini doily book. Oh, Carla, is it fairy related? I love it when you do fairy related things. But you make beautiful things. All you lovely ladies are coming up with such inspirational ideas, and I'm so going to look forward to watching your videos over the Easter holidays and see what these ideas turn out to be. I'm going to put that there. And pop that just down like so. And then I have, Carolina has made pocket. I'm going to put on the side, I think, for this one. So I'm going to find her name. I know I printed her name out. Where have I put Carolina's name? I know I printed it out. Ah, here it is. Okay. And we need this one in a second, so I'm going to pop this one to the side. Start small, it's trickier than it looks. I'm doing a series of videos tomorrow. Yes, you are, Miss Angie, which I am pleased to hear. I want to make my first one. I love watching you make your food together. It always looks amazing. Wow. Oh, that's, do you know what I mean? There's dessert. You got me the minute you said dessert. Wow. I'm definitely going to be enjoying watching all your videos. Yes, Miss Angie's doing a lovely little mini-series, which I'm not going to say any more about because I don't keep secrets. And every time I try, it always spills out. So Ange, you know I love you to death. And I'm really excited for your videos. I'm not going to say any more because I'll spoil it for the Miss Basie. And I don't want to do that because she's worked hard to think of something. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say any more. Right, I'm going to pop that one there. And I'm going to pop that one there. I might sew that in instead of gluing it. And then we have two, which I think what I might do, stick one on the back here and one on the back of the book. There. So I've stuck that in. There's a pocket at the back. Let me show you. The pocket on the back. And then there's a pocket between the back and the front where Carolina posted. So the back, I am now doing, I'm doing the lovely Miss Rian's entry. One more last entry to do after Rian's, and then we are on to the front. So Rian made some beautiful flowers, which, like I say, I'm going to be doing flowers next week for lovely Lynn. And she made 2 of these beautiful things. Now, one has got a pocket there, or I can do a pocket in the back. And that one has got a pocket there. I can do one on the back. Oh, I don't know which one to use. I think I'm going to use this one. No, I'm going to use this one. I can't decide. Oh, my word. Right. I tell you what I am going to decide on is scissors would help if it cuts. Come on. So I'm going to pop a bit of tulle just beyond there, like so, to make a tab. And I'm going to sew that down and around. So bear with me while I do this. I'm not turning the camera around because I'm only doing a quick stitch. Oh, it would help if I put this down. And then that way. Okay, so what I've done is I've left that open, so you can put a tab there, and then you can use Miss Rian's pocket there. So I have Miss Rian's name here, and for those that don't know, Miss Rian is Mrs. G on YouTube. I'm going to put a bit of black around her name. And then we have the mission. Mission and a half. We've got one more to put in. Of putting this book together. Colette, what size needle am I using? I am using a universal needle. I know, actually, I tell a lie, I'm using a quilting needle. Because I'm going through fabric and paper, I wanted it really thick. Let me show you the packaging. That's the size of needle I'm using. I should change it really. The only reason it's loud tonight is because there is no mat under my machine, so you can hear it bobbing up and down. But that's the only reason. And plus, I don't know where to put Miss Rian's name. Plus, I changed my table around, so it's the echo is bobbing up and down. If that makes any sort of sense in what I'm saying. Right, needle. I am using, let me get that out. Oh, the embroidery ones, 4.1. Universal ones. You could use universal ones. Those are the ones I usually use. I usually use a 90 if I'm going through fabric. But the one I've got in my machine at the moment is a quilting one. Embroidery. And I bet you any money I can't find the package. Ah, there it is. Quilting. So the size is 80 to 12, and I've got the number 12 in. Only because I've been going through that fabric. I've been doing something else. If you all want to have a look at something else I've been making that I made last night. So yeah, that's the size of needle I'm using. And you can pick them up. They range anything from £2 to £3. You can buy them on Amazon. I get them from my local quilting craft shop. Yeah, I would say. And yeah, you can buy them anywhere, any means you want. So that is Miss Rian's in. Now I have one more to fill in. So what I'm going to do with this is our pages. This is our pages. Right, I'm going to see if I have a pocket that I've put in somewhere. put Janet's in. Oh, Janet can go in there. Janet's got her name on the back, so I don't have to stick her name on. Janet made these. It's Janet Carter. She's not on YouTube, but she makes things for people on YouTube, and she does a lot on Facebook. So lovely, Janet. I'm gonna she's last one to fit in there. And she also made this, which again I'm going to try and find space for. I might put it there. If I find a paper clip, I'll put it there. So that is our book. So let me get rid of everything that's on my table that's to do with this book, and we're going to put it together. Oh my word! Time to put it together. So I haven't done the inside, only for the simple reason is it's not going to get you're not really going to see it basically, because there's going to be so much to look at. But that doesn't stop Sarah adding a little bit of what she wants inside the book. And I did say I was going to want this butterfly, didn't I? Right, let me move this because it's not closing. There, now it's closing. There. Right. We're going to add this. We're going to make a journal. Right, the first thing I would do is I'm going to take anything that's tag wise out of the journal, because it'll make the pages a lot smaller. So I'm going to go through my pages first, and anything that's tag wise or in, I'm just going to take out, because it'll make the pages a lot more smaller. Colors there. Just got to remember whose is who. Right, let me work it this way. All that's that way. Make the pages a bit smaller. They can stay in, that's not going to be thick enough, and they can stay in. Right, so I'm just taking them out. I'll pop them back in a second. We need this, and we need this, and I use my doll needle for this, and I also use, if I can find it, I don't know if I can. Oh, it's dropping. This is another one then. I also use twine, but I can't find it. Why can't I find it? Where have I put it? Aha, twine. Right, so doll needle and twine and a board of some kind. That's my three like little musketeers. That's what I do use. Right, okay, mission completed. Oh, my word. Right, okay. So take all your pages and move this out the way because we're not going to need it. That can go back to my drawer because we're not going to need that either. I'm going to take our book, and we're first of all going to line up all our pages. So make sure you have all your pages lined up, because if for any reason the pages move, they will not go through. I've tried to make a journal before and think, oh, do you know what, the pages are moved, I'm not going to bother, but it doesn't work. It honestly does not work, because you've moved the pages. The book will be off center. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to just line everything up. Okay. It'll be thick in a minute. It is thick. What should I say? I'll move that out of the way. It is thick, but it'll come together now in a second. And then those two on top. Right, now I've got the holes for that. I'm not going to need that a second. I will, however, need this. So I'm going to take half of the book away a second, and I'm going to leave myself enough room on my board to go through all 4 holes, because this book's got 4 holes. Good night, Julia, sweetheart. Thank you for popping in. And I'm just going to push my... With the fabric pages, it does take some time because, of course, you're going through fabric. So I'm going to do... I'll grab a bit of that material and I'm just going to cut it. There, that's better. Come on. Wiggle the page around. The top end of my needle is a bit thicker than the bottom. Okay, that one. Go over the top, through the hole again. Because they're fabric pages, it does take a bit of clipping. Let me find that hole. Come on. Right, there's 2. 2. And you can decide how many holes you want. I've done journals before where I just needed 3. So you just decide. Good night, Julia, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laurel. It's not, I would say that's all my work, but it's not. I'd be lying if I said that. It's everybody's work and everybody made it possible. And it's thanks to you guys, the reason we have the book. And I'm going to pop that in there to create my 4th hole. Now, because the book, we've made the book a little bit thick, I'm going to take some twine. And I'm just going to, because this is the first half, see, I'm going to take the twine and I'm going to pop it through the needle Make sure you've got enough on your needle. You go through these pages. Now, that way, make sure your pages are the right way before you do anything. And I'm just going to take my twine and thread it through. And I thread it through 2 holes just to keep the book in position. I thread it through that hole and the 3rd one. Okay. Right. Now I've got the top hole, the 3rd hole all done. I'm going to leave the twine in like so. I'm going to take my twine out of my needle, and then I'm going to work on the other part. So again, with your other part, take a page. Now I'm going to take the last page as my first page, pop it on here like so. That's going through. Come on. That's going through, so there's a hole there. There's a hole on the 3rd one. You don't have to make them big as long as it goes through the fabric and your paper. There's the hole on the 4th one. Now move that to the back. I'm now going to take our book, and only now will I find the other pages. So thread this through again because it's a bit thick. Should have done 2 signatures really, but I haven't. Make sure that's lined up. Make sure it goes through right through the bottom, which it does. Now it's going through 2 layers of fabric, so it's going to struggle a little bit to come through first. Come on. There's my needle stuck there. There's it. Right, move that back here. Now some people pin the pages. I don't, because I find it good night, Divana, Davida. Good night, sweetheart. Some people pin their pages, so they clamp their pages in while they're doing this. I find it a right pain in the neck when I go to clamp it, so I don't bother. But that's not to say it might not work for you, because what works for me might not work. Do you see what I mean? It might not. What would work for you might not work for me. Let's put it that way. Right through those pages. Ow, without poking myself, stabbing myself. There. And I'm going to pull all that out together. So I should have now a book. Right. Once I've got my book, once I have my book, I'm going to take my thing out because it's such a thick book. I've had to do this in parts because if I don't, I'm going to find it harder when I come to putting the book together. So because I've got some holes already punched for me because of where the book's been previously, I'm going to use them as my guide. And I'm going to use them to punch, the other holes through the other side. I should find easy. Wait a minute, let me close that. Okay, here's that one. Come on. Here's that one. There's that one. Some people do the hinge to their spine first, so they don't have to do this last. Right, done all my holes. Take my pages. Now, I haven't tied anything yet. I'm not going to. Not just yet anyway. I'm going to take the end of my... It's going to be one heck of a book, that's for sure. Sarah, sweetheart, this will be... I can't wait for you to have. I think sometimes it's different on camera than it is on film. You know, when you see something on video and you think, oh, that's really pretty. And it's not till you have it in your hands that you go, oh my word, look at that. And this is going to be one of those things. So now I've put all the pages together, I'm going to find it a lot easier going through those holes. So I'm in the last hole, I'm going to go in the second hole, lift my pages up, come on, Clyde. Okay. Push the needle down. Now this is going to take a bit of pulling because it's going through cardboard. Come on. See why I did it first? Because of the thickness of the book. Now this is why I haven't cut off. Let me find this first. This is why I haven't cut off. Okay, where was we? So we're in the third one. I'm going to go in the second one. So again, you should find all your holes. There. Come on. Right. There's the second one. And I'm going to go through the last one. Bearing in mind, I have not tied. When I went through it first, I didn't tie it. So when I go through this now, I'll be able to tie it off. Come on. Come on. Last hole. There. Where's my needle stuck? Stuck about there. Okay, that's better. There. Right. Where is the end? The end is here. So I'm going to thread it back. I want to tie it in the center. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to thread it back through on the inside of my book. No, wait, that doesn't work because it's just come undone. I'm going to have to go back through to tie it back through. God, I'm talking to myself now because I can't think. Wait a second. If I tie it, I'll go back to the second one. Oh, donut class. Right, need to go through by my halfway page. Let me see if my halfway page is here. So I need the needle to go through half my book, not all of my book. Right, there's my halfway page. Take this off and then find where I've left this and cut it, and then take that through halfway through, and then I can tie it, and then that will be the book. Come on, Colette. Now what I like to do, some people like to leave the ends, or you know, once you've tied them, some people just like to tie them and leave them there. Some people like to put washi tape in the middle, or some people, hence me, likes to put a little charm on them, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this with the halfway point, halfway, is there, it's more than halfway, but never mind. There we are, and here it comes through. There, and that is our book. Now you can check on your, forgot to go through that loop, look. You can check on your, which I'm going to do in a second. You can check on your, what am I trying to say? Be a bit quicker, Claire. You can check on your strings to see if they're tight enough for you. So, because I forgot to go through that last loop like a donut, I'm going to have to take my needle back through. Come on. There. Find the halfway point again. And I've left these a bit slacker because of the book being so thick. Don't forget this is paper. And, you know, paper's not meant to, it's not meant to do a book, is it? See? So, good night, Carolina, sweetheart. Thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it. Now, I've gone through the last hole there, and I need to take this now on the last hole the other side and then tie it in the middle. Good word. Come on. And you've got to use a strong needle when you're putting a book together, because if you don't, your needle will just snap. And it is a struggle then to get it to go through. I've left, when you're doing a journal, usually you don't leave all this slack, but I've left it because the book is so thick. I have gone through. Wait a minute. I have gone through the last one, so I'm just going to pull these now. The book is so thick that I don't want the book to come apart. I have gone through the last one, so I don't need to do it. So what I'm going to do is take a charm before I tie it off. Any charm. Let's pick one. What about? Oh, I know. A chestnut. Right. Take a little charm. Let me tie this first. Tie this. Make sure you go enough the slack that you want to have on your book, because otherwise you've tightened all your book and then you won't have your slack to open and shut it. And I'm going to cut this and then add the charms on, and then I'm going to show you how we attach it to the outside cover. A little charm on the end. One there, and I've got a little flower. If I can fit it on, I don't know whether I can. The hole's not. Oh, might be wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. What was I going to say? Pro tags and all that back in now. And there's your book, Sarah. There is your book. How awesome is that, to have a book that everybody's taken part of creating? Right. Now, there's our pages. Now, I stuck these in the order that I was supposed to put them in, so I didn't forget. That goes there. That one goes there. Carla, you go here. Carla. That one goes that there. And Mary, that one goes there. Tammy. That one goes there. The envelope. That goes there. That will go in here like so. And I have that. And where's my paper clip? That. My paper clip goes. Remind me, guys. Remind me whose it is, because I've forgotten already. Oh, Pip is on the side. Haha, got you. Right, and then I'm going to put Janet's tag. I'll put, let me see. I'm looking for a page that I haven't gone on with somebody else's work. I'm going to pop Janet's just there like so. It's more or less in the center. So that is the chunky journal. It is very chunky. This is our cover. So again, find your middle. So our middle will be where I've just tied the book, which is here. And then take the elastic through the center of the book. Like I say, some people do it through envelopes so you don't see the center. And then I'm going to make sure that's there. And that is the journal. That is the journal complete. That is amazing. Everybody's work in one place. that is really, really chunky. And I want to thank everyone for taking part and making this journal to be what it is. Because without your work and without your time and effort, I would never have been able to put this book together. So I want to thank you all for making this book possible. And I know that the lovely Sarah, who is Sarah's Shabby Chic Creations, she is going to have a full enjoyment out of this. She's been excited from the day that she knew that she had won it. It's an absolute amazing, and all your work has gone into this. It's absolutely stunning. I couldn't have asked for a better journal to have made. It's really, really chunky, as you can see. The cover barely fits over it. But yeah, how amazing is that? I'm so pleased. Sarah, thank you. Sarah. Thank you, everyone. All 13 of you, lovely ladies, that took part in this. This was an immense thing to have made. Sarah, sweetheart, I know you're going to have so much fun going through this book and looking at it and being creative with it and looking at it more. And like I say, it's one of those things that I would have said that looks different on camera than it does in real life. And yeah, how amazing is that? I've never made a journal quite as chunky as this. But like I say, I wouldn't have been able to do it without all your hard work. So thank you so much. I will be back next week with the lovely Miss Paisley. Miss Paisley will be coming live with me next week. I'm going to be making the tin for the lovely Lynn, who won second prize. Sarah, you will be having this in the post, along with your vintage laces. I have ordered them, so I'm waiting for them to come through the door, and then once they do, I'll send them all out in one go. So yeah, thank you all. The challenges at the moment that are going on, I can tell you of two. Tammy, who is Tambera Lily and Crafts, she's got a challenge going on at the moment. Basically, when she was moving, she lost everybody's cards and everybody's postcards and cards and whatnot. And all she's asking is for a card. Now, the challenge ends on the 31st of May. And it's up to you whether you do a VR, but totally your choice if you don't. So there's Tammy's. Who else? Lynn, who's Lynn Bentley, who won second prize. She's doing a challenge, and all she's asking for is a fabric postcard. The size must be 5.5 inches long by 3.5 inches wide, and it ends the end of April. And it's UK based, so it can post out to a couple of days prior if you wanted, if you lived in the UK. So those are the only two challenges that I know of. If there's any more challenges, or if there's a challenge going on and you want to let me know about it, let me know, and I'll give you I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you whoever's doing the challenge a shout out. And like I've said to you before in the past, I can't take part in everybody's challenge, but what I can do is support everyone by doing what you've all been doing, is the challenges. So I can support by shouting them out, so you ladies, lovely ladies, get to know what challenges they're on and what you want to take part in. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the amazing thumbs up. Thank you all for your lovely comments. It's been lovely, really, really nice tonight. Thank you so very much. And we've chatted about anything and everything. Have a happy Easter wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Eat plenty of chocolates, of course. And I will catch up with you all next Friday at 9 p.m. with the lovely Miss Paisley. And we will see you then. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the week. An amazing Easter holiday. And I will catch up with you all next week. Bye for now, ladies. Bye.